If the cops saw you doing that and this was you in a random parking lot, would they impound your car, give you a reckless driving ticket, and ruin your life? That's the million-dollar question.
He said officers were having reckless fun and doing exactly what they told citizens not to do.
We're human. We like to have a good time just like they do.
What a double standard load of bullshit. This is an interesting video. Let's get into this one right here a little bit.
Tonight, Houston police officers who were, well, caught on video right here doing donuts in last week's snow are now being disciplined. That's according to the police union.
But that didn't stop the union from firing back at one of the men who recorded the stunt.
So this is the guy apparently who told on the pigs for doing donuts, which I don't have a problem with anybody doing donuts, but I don't think you should be publicizing the guy's face and saying, oh, take him down, hook him up, put him in torture cuffs.
In a series of posts, they called him out for, quote, snitching, which he says put a target on his back.
What's the union saying tonight?
Eric, the union is being pretty lighthearted about this whole thing, and that really falls in line with what they've done thus far, which is essentially troll him and Brown when he went public and spoke about this video. Brown says he fears for his safety and doesn't appreciate the union airing out his dirty laundry on Facebook. The union isn't denying the officers were in the wrong, but they said they were working long shifts during the storm and, quote, got a little silly at the end.
I didn't really think it was gonna go viral like it did.
Nor did him and Brown think this video.
Y'all look at HPD, man. Look, they out here doing donuts, man.
So if that was you or me in a parking lot just having a good time, would Houston PD pull you over, arrest you, impound your car, give you a ticket for reckless driving, put you in torture cuffs, put their fingers up every crevice of your body, take you down to the dungeon, charge you, impound your car, strip search you, dehumanize you, and then leave you without a car in the snow? Is that what would happen? Because I think that's what would happen. I think that's what the cops would do.
Would set off an internet war between him and the Houston Police Officers Union.
Just leave me alone. I don't want no problems.
When Brown first spoke to ABC 13, he said officers were having reckless fun and doing exactly what they told citizens not to do.
We're human. We like to have a good time just like they do.
The police union proceeded to poke fun at Brown for his cracked windshield on Facebook and called him a snitch.
I've sat in my church parking lot and done so many donuts, you can't even imagine. I had a Jeep with rear-wheel drive, and then it was shift on the fly 4x. So I could hit a donut, go in a circle, and then pull up the 4x, and then all four wheels would take traction, take off forward, and then get going, slam on the brakes and slide forward like this, hit the gas without four-wheel drive, and you just spin in a circle, pull the four-wheel drive, and boom, take off straight again. I love whipping donuts. But the question is, if the cops saw you doing that and this was you in a random parking lot having a good time, would the cops hem you up? Would they impound your car, give you a reckless driving ticket, and ruin your life? That's the million-dollar question.
He took it a little serious, and then things may have went off the rails a little bit.
The attacks got more personal and included reposted videos of Brown ghost riding his own vehicle.
You can't do what he does in public and then turn around and call out others.
It's really messing with me because y'all posting all my business on social media. It's like y'all doing a lot to me, and y'all really getting me scared, like, because I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing wrong. Y'all was in the wrong.
Brown says it sets a bad precedent when police ask citizens to speak up, and when someone does, even over something minor, the union goes after them.
They were trying to be dismissive of their behavior by saying that the young man was doing something similar, but do two wrongs make it right?
University of Houston Clear Lake criminology professor Kimberly Dodson says the police union's actions were textbook retaliation and doesn't agree with them making light of the situation.
The citizens see that, and they're less likely to take the police seriously.
Brown wasn't the only Houstonian to catch officers in the middle of snow stunts. Another video showing a marked patrol vehicle in the Galleria also doing donuts.
They know what they did was wrong. It's been taken care of.
Was their car impounded? Were they given a reckless driving ticket? The reckless driving ticket could take away their driver's license and give them SR22 insurance where they pay $200 a month for insurance. Did that happen? $250, $400 a month for insurance? Is that what they're doing? Did the cop go to jail? Did he get strip searched? Did you put your fingers in the crack of his butt? Did you do that? Did you make him turn around, bend over, squat, and cough? It's been taken care of? Is that what happened to him? Because that's what would happen to me or you.
For the public to be concerned about complaining on police officers, there's no concern there. You can Complain all you want. We don't go
You can complain all you want and nothing's going to happen.
after we don't go hunting people they complain on police officers. That's not what we do.
What a double standard load of bullshit.
Community activists say it begs the question of the purpose of airing out Brown's dirty laundry and how that may impact public trust going forward.
You wanted to send a message to all other young men in this community and everywhere else that if you expose police misconduct, we're going to target you.
That's HPD.
I'm Alex Bozargian, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
The cop should be investigated by a third party who has no association with the police department or the district attorney's office. And then that third party, who's empowered by the state, should convene a grand jury and present evidence against the cops. That's how it should go. And when I'm governor, I'll do exactly that right there. They're not going to be able to stop us. Constitutional law scholar truly begins right now when my buddy gets here and we start putting it up on the board, because we have all the pieces now. Big shout out to Chuck P. Your arms go to a touchdown position. That's how your arms do it. Your arms go to a touchdown position. You see this arm elbow bend right there? Phone's at the top of it. There's the top of the goalpost. There's the other side of the goalpost. Now I've got a touchdown position. Copper can't say I was reaching. Copper can't say nada. I had my license, registration, proof of insurance ready to go along with a copy of my driver. I'm a black man today named Denzel Washington. I had everything ready to go for the jackboot thug pig. I had everything ready to go. License, registration, proof of insurance, everything was together on a laminated card. I already laminated it. I took my time to do it because I don't want this jackboot thug pig to have any kind of power over me. I gave you everything I have to give you required by law. Leave me alone at that point. I'm not gonna play the game of why'd you pull me over. I'm not gonna play the game of do you know how fast I was going. No. We've seen time and time again that you end up going in torture cuffs, that you end up going to jail. You have to use the trifold. Then the cop says, you know what? I want to search your car. And you say, okay, sure, you can search my car. And then you get out of the car. And then you turn around and you pull your trifold out and you say, you know what, I revoke consent. If I can give consent, then I can revoke consent. I revoke consent on camera. Now, from the 1914 case of Weeks called the exclusionary rule, he can no longer search. He has to stop searching. Anything he finds after the search, after you revoke consent, is no longer admissible in a court of law. If you have it on camera, doesn't matter what you have in your car after that point. You gave consent, he took your consent, used your consent, you revoked that consent, and then he searched your car anyway. It's now the exclusionary rule. No longer can he use it. Fruit of the Poisonous Tree from 1961, Mapp versus Ohio.